Hi, dear students, how are you? I hope you're fine. Welcome back to quarter two, my dear students. So, today we're gonna talk about what? We're gonna talk about the factors and monomials. When I ask you here, what does it mean, a factor? Or how can I ask you here? Can I ask you, is 3 a factor of 12 or not? This is the question. So, I will ask myself a question. Is 12 here divisible by 3? If I divide 12 divided by 3 gives me a whole number or not? So yes, the answer is right. It gives me a whole number. This means that 3 is a factor for 12. This means I can ask myself another question. 12 here is what times what? It's 1 times 12 and 3 times 4. And what else, my dear students? 2 times 6, right? So all of this are factors for 12. Easy one? I think it is. A number is divisible by, this is very important to understand and to study well. The divisibility rules. 2, if one digit is divisible by 2, is the ones digit. Ones digit, what does it mean? It means if I have here number like 12, here this is the ones, this is the ones. Here, the ones digit divisible by 2 or not? Can I say here 2 divided 2 gives me a whole number? Yeah, so this is what? This is divisible by 2, so this is the ones divisible by 2. So it's an even number here, so the first one, it's okay. 3 is what? 3 is the sum of each digit divisible by 3 or not. So if I ask you this number divisible by 3 or not, you will do what? You will add the numbers, like here 12 also. Add the two digits together gives you 3. 1 plus 2 gives you 3. 3 divisible by 3 or not? Yeah, so it's divisible also by 3. What about 5? 5 if you have the ones digit 0 or 5. So when I ask you here 50 is divisible by 5 or not, you see that this is, yes, this is 0, and we can say 55 also divisible by 5. 6, the number is divisible by 2 and 3. 6 divisible by 2 and 3. So we can say here also 12. It's divisible by 2. 12 divided 2 gives me, yes, 6, and divisible by 3 is 3. 12 here divisible by 3 or not? Yes, gives me 4. So now if it's divisible by 2 and 3 together, so it's divisible by 6. 10 if the ones digit is 0, so you can say here 120. So this is divisible by, yes, divisible by 10, because we have here the ones is what? The ones here digit is 0. An expression like 5x is called what? Let's focus together, and after that we're gonna take also the binomial, and we're gonna take the polynomial, and we're gonna be very happy interested in math. So what does it mean, this one? If I have here 5x, this is called what? This is called monomial. Monomial is what? It's an integer with a variable, or a product of integers and variables. So when I have here is a question like this, is 4y times 5x is a monomial or not? Of course it is a monomial. Why? This expression is the product of what? Integer and variable together. Is 4y plus 5x here is a monomial? Of course not. Why? Because we have an error here. It's here positive or addition. But the monomial, it's the product. Product means here we have hidden multiply. So guys, when I have here between them plus or minus, so I'm not having monomial. This expression is a sum. A sum or difference is not monomial, right? So let's have some practice here. I have here using divisibility rules. State whether each number is divisible by 2, 3, 5, 6, or 10. So the first 100, it's divisible by, I want you to answer with me, more than one thing. The first thing I look at here, the ones which is 0, the last digit. So 0, it means that it's divisible by 10, divisible also by what? By 2, right? And divisible by 5. So it's divisible by the three numbers together. And if I have here another one which is 342, so so if I have here this number, I have here 342. First thing I will look at, okay, it's not written, okay, 342. So the first thing that I will look at is the ones digit. Here the ones digit is what? This one. It's yes, it's an even number and divisible by 2, so this number is divisible by 2. Then I will count, I will here add, sorry, add the digits together. 3 plus 4 plus 2. 3 plus 4 gives me 7, 7 plus 2 gives me 9. And ask myself, is 9 here divisible by 3 or not? Yes, it's divisible by 3. So here the whole number is divisible by 2 and 3. Is it divisible by 9 by 6? Of course not. Why? Because 9 here divisible by only 3, not 6. I can say 9 divided 6 gives me a remainder, right? Okay. Determine whether each expression is a monomial. Explain why and why not. The first one I have here 3x. What do you think? It's a right. I can hear you. It's a monomial. Why? Because it's the product of a variable and the digit, right? What if I say here negative 45? Negative 45. It's what? What do you think, guys? Here negative 20 negative 45. Yes, it's a monomial. Why? Because I have here an integer. What about 11? It's 2y minus 3. Minus 3, we are having here subtraction, so it's not a monomial. 4 and bracket 7m, between bracket hidden, multiply. So guys, this is, yes, it's product of 4 and 7m, right? Okay, what about here number 13? We have here x times y times z. So I'm having here the product of x and y and z. So this means this is a monomial, right? 12 plus plus plus, so we are having an error. So this is not a monomial because it involves here addition. Okay, guys, let's have this cake decorating. If you are decorating a birthday cake using 16 candles, can you arrange the candles in 6 equal hours? So, can I do what now? I will here, what do you think, guys? I will do what? I will divide 16 divided 6, so it gives you a remainder. So, do you think here, guys, I'm having here divisibility? I means that 16 is divisible by 6? Of course not. So you can do as the divisibility rule 16. So by here the addition of them gives you 7. 7 here it's not divisible by 3, and as you see it's not divisible by 3 or neither 6. So by that I hope you understood everything, guys. Don't forget the last question: which of the following is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6? This is a very good question. Let's do this and then I will end the session. First one, if I ask 8 plus 2 plus 2, I'm adding the digits together. 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 2 12. So 12 here is divisible by 3, right? Is the answer? No. And 12 here, it's not, it's divisible also by what? 2 and 3, as I told you. So if it's divisible by 2 and 3, this means it's divisible by 6. So he asked me not divisible by 6. 8 plus 3 gives me, okay, 11. 11 plus 3 gives me here, yes, gives me here 15. So 14 not divisible by 3. What about here number D? 9 plus 3 plus 3. So I'm having here 15, which is divisible by 3 and not divisible by 6. And it's not divisible by 6. Thank you, my dear students, for listening. I hope you understood everything. Bye bye.